In the name of Allah, most gracious, most compassionate. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine. Dear students, welcome to Pakistan International School Doha, Qatar for e-learning program. Dear students, this is week 10 of distance learning and lecture number 3 from lesson Exports and Imports of Pakistan, and I am your teacher Mrs. Rabia Imtiaz Sohail. Kindly keep pen in your hand to note down the important points while watching video, because you will have to answer questions at the end. If you find anything difficult, feel free to ask, dear students. The topic for today's lesson is Export, Pakistan's Big 5 Learning Objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to understand the concept of exports, understand major exports of Pakistan and relate it to Pakistan economy, to compare Pakistan's export with underdeveloped/developing countries. My dear students, as we already discussed in our previous lecture about these 5 items that makes up almost 3/4 of all Pakistan's exports. These are cotton, rayon, rice, sports equipment and carpets. Before, in our previous lecture, we discussed about cotton and rayon, and in today's lecture we will discuss about rice, sports equipment and carpets. Rice. 1. Rice is Pakistan's second largest grain crop at nearly 5,500,000 tons a year, about a quarter the amount of wheat. 2. Pakistan is fortunate in growing excellent basmati rice, which is highly sought after all over the world, and sells at 3 or 4 times the price of ordinary rice. 3. In 2007, over 600,000 tons of basmati rice and almost 2 million tons of other types were exported. Sports equipment. 1. This is Pakistan's 4th largest export item. 2. There is a plentiful supply of leather for balls, and trees such as willow and ash provide the raw material for bats, stumps, hockey sticks, and rackets for squash and tennis. 3. These goods are of high quality and, by world standards, relatively cheap, because labor costs are low. 4. Pakistan's sports teams are among the world's best, especially in cricket, hockey, and squash. Carpets. 1. The hardy wool from the tough sheep and goats of the hilly regions is ideally suitable for making carpets. 2. Some carpets are made in factories, but the best is handmade in people's homes. 3. All of the family can take part, and quite young children, 6-12, with their nimble fingers, are often better weavers than adults, as they can make more knots to the square centimeter. 4. The more knots, the harder wearing the carpets, and their price is higher. 5. Finer, more expensive carpets are made using a mixture of softer wool and silk. Child labor in carpet industry. 1. But child labor is strongly opposed internationally, as children health should be protected and they should also be given proper education. 2. Most Western countries have very strict laws regarding child labor. 3. Children are supposed to be at school, and only light part-time work, after school hours, is allowed for children over 12 years. 4. In the UK, parents can be jailed if do not make their children attend school regularly. Homework. 1. Please go through the video lecture once again. 2. Read PG. Number 62-64 thoroughly. Check info box and pictures given in these pages carefully. 3. Complete the given worksheets properly. Answer the given questions in your copy. This was all about today's lecture. If you have any question, ask your subject teacher. Thank you for being attentive. See you all in our next session. Take care and Allah Hafiz.